more words.
Ex-cons are for Trump. I go to you for no particular reason, Tyrus.
What the hell are you booing for? I'm an expert on this, please.
A former Chicago gang member who served time and reformed his life now runs a group called Ex-Cons for Trump. Says it'll be, quote, blacks against migrants as turf wars heat up between local gangs and illegal aliens flooding the South Side. What do you make of this?
Okay, well, I think we have to be fair. Mm-hmm. If you don't like endorsements from the IRS, you're probably not be a big fan of endorsements from ex-cons. So I think you kind of split the diff there.
Yes, that makes sense.
But the other side can't vote, so it's really not fair. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. Their point being, though, is solid. And it's not blacks against the migrants, it's everybody. Because they're not they're not just going after a particular race or group. They want our way of life, they want our property, they want our money, they want our ideals. And for what we're seeing from a lot of the violence that's not being reported, they have this cover that a lot of people, especially people who have been arrested, been profiled, they're not getting they're getting treated worse than these illegal immigrants are.
Yeah.
And I think that's the issue, is like, wait a minute, at least be fair, at least be across the board. We see the Venezuelan gangs take over apartment complexes and they're, oh, no, we're not, that's not happening here.
Yeah.
Like that's driving people crazy in the cities, like it's happening. All these things that are happening with boots on the ground, the media will just glaze over because it's not part of their mission.
Yeah.
So I think there's an outrage, and hopefully they can draw more attention to it, because the last thing you want mad at you is a group of ex-cons.
Yes. You're popular among the ex-con community. You do a lot of work at the prisons.
Greg, I've spent a lot of time on the streets, mostly running charity fun runs. But I'll tell you what, our legacy street gangs are not immune to the rigors of inflation. In fact, in my neck of the woods, the local pimp's pimpmobile is a Kia. That's how bad things have gotten. So I understand why they're frustrated, because they're being squeezed just like everybody else. Because human trafficking of migrants is big business, not just for the government, but for hotels. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made, and a lot of people getting squeezed on every which way.
Yeah, that is true. You know, you're seeing these hotels that are happy to take this money, you know, let people in, Guy. They're stealing jobs from American gangs.
Yes. No, it's like, if you have to pick between two violent gangs, I'm going America first.
Yeah.
On this one. Right? That's the first time I've ever been USA chanted in my life, and it's the best context ever.
Yeah.
And I want Trump, like, Trump could probably run with this, right? At his rally, he'd be like, we love the big, beautiful American gangs. So much more than the others.
You got the red, and you got the blue. I'm white.
Yeah, our gang colors are red, white, and blue, damn it.
Yes, exactly. You know, Morgan, I started thinking about how you don't hear about the Bloods or the Crips anymore. Is that because they were already pushed out of California by the gangs coming from the South?
Maybe. But I do have a good job for them. Maybe they could be the border czar. Right? Put them down. I'm serious, though. Put them down. I was at the border a week ago. I was there last week. We have no operational control of our southern border. The cartels do. The Mexican cartels do. So maybe that's what we need, a little gang-on-gang action at the border. It can't get any worse.
No. Well, I don't know. I keep thinking it can't get any worse. And it does. Do you remember who predicted this? Some guy on an escalator said that this was going to be an issue coming up, and he was called racist by people.
Well, you always call somebody racist when you don't have an argument.
Yeah.
That's the new, I'm not qualified to have this debate with you, so I'm going to call you names to make myself feel better and everyone to agree with me.
Yeah, and then Chicago is getting rid of this, this technology, what is it called, shots?
ShotSpotter.
Yeah,
Shot
because
spotter.
It only saved 800 people last year.
Yes.
800 people are walking around alive today because the police were alerted. Here's the deal. You want to take away another tool that could help law enforcement that you spit on and you don't defund, you defund and you do all these things. And the one thing that is helping people you have a problem with it because somebody might get. If you're on there, it goes off for guns, not color.
Yeah.
So if your hand is black and you have a gun, so what? You have your hand on the gun and you're committing a crime.
Yeah. Send the new gangs to Martha's Vineyard, I say. All right. Did I say that? Yes, I did. She took off her clothes to bang 600 bros.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.